the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have some good stuff to dig in, so stay around, subscribe, like. Let's dig in. We have John E. Deaton interview, last appearance before hiding, SEC versus Ripple update. Let's take a look. He says some interesting stuff. Now, this is a very long video, so I will just cover some things that he's saying here. Let's take a look.
Doesn't seem like there's really much going on lately.
Nothing
on Twitter. Hardly anything going on Twitter.
Nothing too exciting.
Nothing
going on exciting.
Why don't we get to the elephant in the room, which is the big Charles Hoskinson dust up, if you will. I mean, he kind of came out, Charles, which, he's pretty well loved, especially by members of the, not only the general crypto community, but XRP community. He, obviously the point man on Cardano, but he had a couple comments, John. I want to just kind of have you weigh in on this because,
it's like the bizarre world for me, because for one, you could go back and look at interviews I've done. I've actually been a fan, and if when I've been critical of certain things, I've always used Charles as an example. And so this is kind of an unfortunate situation. And when I say bizarre, I want you to imagine this, because this is the situation. A year ago on your show and on Tony's Thinking Crypto show, I was the one telling everyone in the XRP community, look, selective enforcement is the single waste of time. It happens, it's unfortunate, but that's not a defense. We have to get away from that ETH got a free pass and that's a defense or any of that. And, I had to educate for over a year the XRP community, or some people, because they thought it had much more relevance. And instead I said, listen, we got to fight that battle of conflicts in a different courtroom, the courtroom of Congress. So I start an app, I spend resources and time, and I create this app. And 60,000 messages have went to every senator, every congressperson. I've had 9 meetings with congressmen and their staff on this issue. I've sent every person on the banking committee, in the financial services committee, in the House and the Senate, a sample letter asking for an inquiry into the conflicts. So I want you to imagine an entire year of that kind of effort, and then one of the most influential people in crypto says to me, dude, you should know better. Selective enforcement isn't a defense, right? And that's separate from what's going on. And I'm like, you talk about preaching to the choir, that's the choir preaching to the preacher. And so it's kind of bizarre for me to understand why Charles was calling me out on something that I've been saying exactly what he's saying. And I took issue, and I will take issue. Listen, if Chris Larson or Brad Garlinghouse said this, I wouldn't hesitate to say to them, correct them, if they're going to call something a conspiracy or grand conspiracy when it is 100% factual. And so what I was saying to Charles is, since we aren't bringing that up in the Ripple case, and we are doing the way we're supposed to in Congress and using our elected officials, when you say that, all those people that send a message to Congress, it's undermining them. When Empower Oversight, which doesn't own XRP, owns no crypto, has not.
So exactly, guys, and this is what Charles has been doing. He's literally choosing the SEC side for some reason, and he even made a thread, which is very long, explaining and just licking the ass of SEC, because maybe he's afraid that they will come after him. So, and what Johnny Deaton is just saying here now is that he actually went after the facts. He didn't just go after the conspiracies and after the ETH pass gate. He didn't do all of that. He went after the facts, right? And so this video, go check it out. This interview is very good, guys, because he also talks about Bill Hinman. Now, I don't remember exactly which timestamp, so I'm not going to search for it. But you have to go and watch this interview because it's interesting. He also talks about Bill Hinman, how he chose to actually do certain things which is violating the law, the criminal law. And it's so these are facts. This is not an opinion, and he says that these are not opinions, these are facts, because he studied the things that he said and he did, and those are actual violations, right? So it's very interesting seeing all of this happening so close to the great month of November, because November Swift is going live and with ISO 222, and that's going to be something to remember. So let's dig in. Let's take a look at this one. He's talking about Ripple and Circle. Let's take a look.
We've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties, and so if we can improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like Brad's company provides, and we can make this extremely low cost to move, and then enable individuals with digital wallets that can interact, and you can scale into the risk, right? Is the way I like to think of it. But at a base layer, if you want to solve for this problem, governments have to accept that people want digital cash. That is a product that they want. And from a remittance perspective, that's critical. If you want to educate someone and say, hey, you should do this digitally, they want to know, is this as good as cash? Can someone turn it off? Can they turn it off? Is it as good as what I get when I get cash? And I think we need to answer that question definitively as a society if we want to solve this remittance problem.
Insane, guys. This is on the World Economic Forum talk. This just shows you he's talking about Brad's company, Ripple, of course. So, and it's a big problem, right? People want digital cash. They want some way to just use digital money. That's just the world that we're going into, guys. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that will change. And think about this. If that's something that's not going to change, based off facts, we're moving more digitally, more than ever. It's going very, very fast. So let's say we're going to digital cash. Everything is going to be online. Everyone is going to have a wallet using digital cash. You need a scalable, cheap solution for remittances. Do you think Bitcoin is going to be the solution, guys? Like, these people who are believing that Bitcoin is the future are delusional. And this is not to call out on anyone or disrespect, but this is just the truth. I mean, how can a blockchain that has never been improved since 2011 and has no utility whatsoever to actually facilitate all these payments, how can that be the future, guys? You tell me. You think that banks are somehow going to go away, or that all of these things are going to be decentralized? It's not possible, guys. It's literally not possible. You're looking through a very different lens. And that's what Bitcoin maxis have to understand. I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to go away, but it's possible that the value will decrease over time because it doesn't have the utility that you need in today's world. San Francisco-based firms Ripple has posted a job opening for full stack engineering. Ripple's hiring spree continues. Ripple is going through a lawsuit, through a bear market, through everything actually that is bad, but they are still hiring like crazy, and they are so healthy. There was an interview where Brett Garlinghouse literally said that they had $1 billion in cash ready to invest. Now that is a huge amount in a time of crisis where banks are collapsing and all of these small businesses are having trouble, and Ripple is doing so good. And that's just telling you how innovating this tech is, this fintech, this company actually that is deemed for great future. Ripple said it will continue to hire even during a severe bear market, which sets it apart from many other cryptocurrency partners that have been forced to slash their workforce. Coinbase, OpenSea, BlockFi, other big industry names were forced to earlier this month. The company has already posted a slew job openings, including a lead digital designer. Look at this, guys. What does this tell you? In the bear markets, you see the real winners, and Ripple is definitely one of them. There are a few others, but Ripple is by far, guys, outstanding. Especially, look at these. These are big names, Coinbase and OpenSea. They have trouble, guys. The NFT volumes are so low these days. It's insane. And it will come back at one point, definitely. Don't be mistaken, it's here to stay, right? But you can just see the difference between a company that is solving a $1 trillion solution between other companies. And here you can see it again. Ripple's remittance technology is expanding further into the UAE as Ripple partner 3S Money launches in the Middle East. Now, this is also a very big news. Persian Gulf remains key region for cross-border payments industry. Another big country with so much money flowing into every day. Ripple partner 3S Money Club has received licensure and expanded to provide money services from Dubai International Financial Center, where Ripple's regional HQ is located. Their focus is on high-value transactions via intentional biz accounts. Insane, guys. This allows 3S Money to provide money services from the DIFC, a financial hub in the Middle East, Africa, South Asia region. Dubai is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates. With the license, which aims to transform cross-border business, will give UAE-based companies access to more than 190 countries with a single digital global business account, enabling quicker payments in more than 40 different currencies. It is insane, guys. If you just think about all of this, it's going to be massive. It's going to be a massive year for Ripple XRP. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.